Reaching out today to my wonderful friends and neighbors of Wilmington, the Whiteface region, and the surrounding areas. I wanted to clarify certain things about what's happening at AWR. AWR, almost 20 years, nearly 20 years ago, was founded by Steve and Wendy. And at this point, because of my violations, we have been taken over by Nature Walks Conservation Society in an attempt to have our ambassador wildlife remain at the refuge, as many as we can have remain. We are in the process of rehoming several of them right now. Steve and Wendy no longer designate authority. We are basically landlords here, as the place has been taken over by Nature Walks Conservation Society and some goats. They are now in charge of working with the DEC and complying and being in compliance, so that includes a whole new board, and anyone licensed will be under Nature Walks Conservation Society. Although I do want to add a caveat to that. Two of the best staff members I've ever had are being branded with my violations, which is completely unfair, as they had nothing to do with my violations. I take full responsibility. One of them is my son Alex, who serves his country with the Army. He is home temporarily because of my condition. He is the main wolf handler. So I wanted to stress that it is unfair of them to be branded with this, and they should be allowed to apply for licenses, although they are being tied in with AWR. Therefore, they will not be. Nature Walks Conservation Society has its own people applying for the licenses, which are overly qualified and should be dealt with in a timely manner by the DEC, so that we can attempt to at least keep the wolves on the refuge for the duration of their lives. The wolves are 9 and 12 years old. It is not fair to move them from their current situation, of which they've become very comfortable and close to their handlers. In November of 2020, we, being still AWR, were mandated to build a perimeter fence, and within the perimeter fence, new enclosures, which exceeded $125,000 and is now up to $140,000. That was November. In April the 29th, the DEC revoked my licenses. Therefore, we were mandated to build a perimeter fence, which cost us $140,000, only to have my licenses removed, which meant that all of this work, they were going to remove the animals anyway. Therefore, a wonderful nonprofit organization took over. I'm repeating myself so the DEC can hear me repeat myself, because a lot of what was attempted to do went ignored by the DEC. So I am reaching out to the public. On the letter from the DEC, it says, within 90 days of entry of this stipulation, respondents shall complete the transfer or otherwise dispose of all department-regulated wildlife held at the facility. My final word is, please help us save the wolves and keep them on this property. The wolf has served over a decade of education, presentations from preschool to postdoctoral candidates, to animal behaviorists, to Tourette's behaviorists, animal behaviorists, and They serve, they are implanted here, thousands of people from all over. Continue to call us and ask questions about the wolves. I feel it would be baseless and irrational to remove the wolves from this property just because of my violations. I have attempted to reach out to Basil Sagos multiple times, only to fall on deaf ears. So I am reaching out to you to reach out to your representatives, Commissioner of the DEC, Basil Sagos, Governor Kathy Hochul, and all of their contact information will be listed. I am asking the DEC to look over the application that Nature Walks Conservation Society sent in. They are more than qualified, and they need to be answered in a timely manner. Thank you, and God bless you all.